Guys, I'm trying to do another video today. I'm playing some NBA. It's just about to start. I'm going to be at Miami Heat, apparently that's what it's called, and I'm playing against Boston Celtics. So I'm in the red, the others are in the white.
Pretty high-level defensive teams tonight, Doris. Is that your
Comment down if you think it's going to win, me in the red or them in the white.
I think, Kevin, you just named the three things that are prerequisites to being a great defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want a top block? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, there in the wing. Daniel Tice out there at Tatum. And it's Walker in at the guard position. Stolen by Walker. One-on-one here. 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Brown, good.
Can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
Butler dishes to Jones. Heat moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. Butler on the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Jones. A rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Walker the pass to Tice. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And we all know Walker can score,
get ready,
but
just
he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
Boston shooting their first
Oh,
free
no,
throw.
oh, managed to not
On the free throw, no good. Good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is why Butler has become a real threat on the offensive end. Yes, he's a great scorer.
I need to restart, I've had a bad start.
And tonight's game may be won or lost. On that front line, Smitty, what makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, that
I've
tandem
actually
can
got a good
switch
start
on pick and
like that.
rolls. That tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is that they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys. This will make them great.
Interesting. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward there in the wing. Daniel Tice out there at Tatum. And it's Walker in at the one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Boston now. Now Walker. Here's the three. None grabs the board.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's an area where Hayward has really improved, earning trips to the line.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. He talked about the threat posed by Jimmy Butler, saying it's incredible the work he's done to make himself such a well-rounded scorer. Kevin, they better be ready for the terror from Townball, Texas. To you.
Thanks, David. And here
I'm winning
comes
so
Brown,
far 4-2.
leading the fast break. Tatum on the wing. The 15-footer. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the
What a
things
goal.
he's done.
Yeah, and he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
situation. He went over and back. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now. Offense.
It's good.
Lights out here.
Right, when I score one more, if they score one more,
4-4.
I will do timeout.
Here's Walker. Following the score by Miami. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of
They're
relief.
back in the second
Well,
half.
Miami goes their first time out of the game. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him. They expressed interest in playing for Miami and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
Well, Heat leading by 4. Right side Jones. Over Tatum. Jones, no luck. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. And the basket.
That does not count.
Got a chance here for one more at the line.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of
What a goal.
Haley, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Butler. And
Slam
slammed
dunk.
by Butler.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Celtics trail by 6. Walker finds Brown. Three-pointer. Hayward. It's good from long range. Hayward's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now a timeout called by Miami. From a low trauma perspective, Steve, stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Several teams changing it up here. Good ball movement here by Miami. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense. This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving his man any room to feel confident.
That ties it up.
Woo, he got a clean
no,
look
the
and he
timing.
makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Hero. Bounce pass from Iguodala. Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Tatum.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot. And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Shoots from the elbow. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in fifth gear.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Outside, Smart. Here's Cantor.
Ah.
There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. Now the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
And good that time.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got his second best.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the paint, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Pass to Hero. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. Empty that time from Leonard.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Brown against Crowder. Brown wide open. He fired. Off the left rim and out.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
He finds a little space. Crowder plays offense with his mind as much as his physical ability.
Here's Brown. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. No shortage of scoring here.
I got it.
The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
I mean, it's different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your ability. And if it just so happens you...
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass. And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Hero. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Silva in at the 4 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. He didn't do it in high school. He didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Yep.
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Here's Wanamaker inside. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Smart.
Yes, great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Timeout called the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Leonard. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Adebayo. The offensive rebound, Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Basket good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Out to the right wing. Here's Walker with the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Walker lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now here's Smart. Guarded closely. Walker taking his time here. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Smart.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here. Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And the Heat with some changes. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Robinson. Crowder comes in for Myers-Leonard. And it's Butler in for Goran Dragic. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. They get it again. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Now here's Jones. Here's Adebayo. Got it from 16 feet. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it. Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game. As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
First one falls for him. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Dennis Cantor's checked in
we're
for the
drawing
Celtics.
again.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Now here's Smart. 8 points for him. From deep, Walker. And Jones pulls it down. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. There's the feed to Butler. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 6.
You see the instincts of Butler on plays like this. understands how and where to get his shots.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. That shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball.
And
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots. And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the floor for Boston, Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5.
From the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots from 12. Robinson pulls it in. Butler on the wing. Shoots the 3. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston trailing. Here's Hayward. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He has 7.
I like the tenacity from Gordon Hayward. This is a guy who is a gamer.
Here's Adebayo, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Walker. Nice shot from the wing. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's stolen by Tice. Brown with it. Jones covering. To the inside. Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Oh, they're ahead, I just noticed.
Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Well, speed of the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then
That's
also
something
the
else,
step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Timeout called. The Heat. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnaround, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Silva. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba
He
Walker?
fouled me.
Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll mix well with this team. Thank you. For Boston, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. He's got 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Williams. That one's not going to go. Hill with some nice D. Robinson kicks to Crowder. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
The contributions from Jay Crowder are extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Both shots good from the strike. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And Miami has possession, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Offensive rebound, Williams, and it's blocked. The pass to Robinson. Here's Silva, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 5th assist in this one. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession. Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Deciding to change it up. Lead on D. Here's Cantor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific feature. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault. Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And here's Brown outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
.25 left to play in the third. Here's Wanamaker. His leg. And the ref saying he kicked it.
What?
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Brown outside. Cantor kicks to Brown. Wants to get it to Smart and does. And slam dunk by Smart.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Stolen by Walker. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Smart wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. There's 48 seconds left in the third. To end the run, and the shot goes down. Olynyk got his first bucket in this one.
And they like him to be aggressive. I think Olynyk has the talent to be a difference maker offensively.
Here's Walker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Heroes got his 4th rebound in this one. Dragic dishes to Crowder. Shoots Shoots over Walker. Stolen by Walker. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Smart. Another shot. Tatum passes the buck. And then Brown with the dunk.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Here's Crowder. Great D that time from Tatum. On deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Myers Leonard. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Dragic. And Nunn in at the two-guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Walker kicks to Tatum. For three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his sixth rebound on the night. Looking to end its cold spell. And the layup by Walker. And the Celtics lead by 9.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Nunn. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smart. It's deflected. Just over a minute and a half put here in the fourth. And he makes that one.
Sharing is caring. Gordon Dragic can get a shot almost anytime he wants, or finds a better one for his teammate.
Now here's Smart. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Nunn's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Now here's Smart. This is it to Walker. The shot is good off the backboard. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Walker's got 6 in the quarter. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here. Especially for a lot of those bigs, there was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
A different look for Miami. Olenek is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Jay Crowder is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Staying for the Celtics, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Evan?
Thanks so much, David. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Boston. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Shots good by Walker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Heat.
Yeah,
best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 16. Robinson kicks to Crowder. Leonard dishes to Olynyk, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Unloads from 13. Not gonna go that time, and it's Boston the other way. Pass to Tice. Now here's Tatum. Walker with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 20.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 6th assist on the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's Olynyk. Jones, the pass to Leonard. Here's Olynyk. And too long on the shot. On offense, here are the Celtics. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kemba Walker.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Tice. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
With the fadeaway. Shot by Crowder, no good. Robinson against Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Yeah guys, that's the end of the game. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah guys, see you in the next video.